Alright, welcome. That was Doorbell by Go Fish Office, who is in the chat tonight. All dressed up in blue, moderated, ready to go. Um, there's a little bit of time before everything kicks off. I'll just turn my own feed for the TV back on so I can hear them. I thought I might as well introduce the game a little bit. And the teams that will be playing tonight. I'll run through the starting 15 and the reserves on both teams. So it's 15 aside, Rugby Union. A try is worth 5 points. The conversion goal is 2 points. A penalty kick, if they choose to take the penalty kick, because the penalty can be anything from a scrum to a line out, to tap and go, to a goal kick. If they choose to take the goal kick, it is worth 3 points if they get it successfully. And apart from that, you've basically got your yellow card, which is -1 man for 10 minutes, commonly called the sin bin. You've got your red card, which is basically, I don't want to see you on my field for the night, and you will be under review after this from the judicial board. And yeah, apart from that, that's about it. And each time a team scores, their score goes up. So in the Australian team, call themselves the Wallabies, the Want to Bees, probably better name for them. You've got James Slipper in number 1, Falau Fainga in number 2, and if I butcher these names, excuse me, I'm not a native speaker. Tenalea Tupou at number 3, Lucan Salakialotto at number 4, Matt Phillip at 5, Harry Wilson at 6, Michael Hooper, the captain, at number 7, Pete Samu at number 8, Nick White at number 9, James O'Connor, number 10, number 11 is Marika Koroibiti, number 12 is Matt To'omua. I have heard a lot of these names, by the way, so not the first time I've heard them. Number 13 is Hunter Paisame. Number 14 is Filippo Dogunu. I'm unsure how to pronounce that one, by the way. Number 15 is Tom Banks. And on the bench for the Australian side, you've got Jordan Usieri, you've got Scott Seo, Alan Alatoa, you've got Rob Simmons, Rob Valetini, Jake Gordon, Noah Locio, and Reece Hodge. That's the Australian team. As I said to a couple of people beforehand, I hope there is no last minute changes, no injuries or anything, because my team list will be absolutely stuffed if there is. The New Zealand guys, the home side, playing this week. Number 1 is Joe Moody, number 2 is Cody Taylor, number 3 is Ofa Tangawhisi, number 4 Tui Palutu, number 5 Samuel Whitelock, number 6 Shannon Frizzle, number 7 is the captain Sam Kane, number 8 Artie Xavier, number 9 Aaron Smith, number 10 Richie Moanga, number 11 George Bridge, number 12 Jack Goodhuyu, number 13 Rico Ioane, number 14 Geordie Barrett, number 15 Damien McKenzie. The reserves for New Zealand: Dan Cole, Carl Tuanekifo, Tyrell Lomax, Tupu Vaiar, Hoskins Sotutu, TJ Perenara, Anton Ernest Brown, and Caleb Clark. There are a few real big names in that All Black side, and unfortunately this time there are no brothers lined up to take the plunge against the Wallabies, against the Australian side, and usually we do have some, so that's unfortunate. But they're both strong teams on paper. We will see how things turn out for them in the well. I've got the next 3 minutes. It's meant to be kicking off, but I'm not sure if it is actually going to kick off dead on time or if it's going to be a little delayed. We will find out. In the meantime, I see 4 people are watching, and how are you all going in chat? Actually, it will kick off 9:30 on the dot. So yeah, I and of course 9:30 on the dot's the coverage kick off, and that's when they run through the teams, etc. before the teams come out. You're welcome, Go Fish. I've got 22, almost 23 minutes of your music queued up for half time, so we should be about right. A little pause somewhere in the middle with a little yeah, a little analysis um and all that from the team at Sky if they don't play music under it like they are known to. And I'm gonna have to also be very diligent at lowering the volume when they do play music because there is part of the game they tend to play music through. All Blacks win would be a really good win. Would show that we're still the best at what we do, even though we've had our routine interrupted by a virus in the last 6, maybe 8 months. So yeah. And and as I and the other thing I will point out, the scores will be up on Discord. I won't guarantee how quickly I'll get there, but the stream is my main priority. So if anyone is watching the Discord New Zealand All Black Schools feed in my channel, in my server, um, then yeah, things will show up and eventually be updated in there. Here we go. And I believe the last the last Bledisloe Cup game we played against Australia was under the hand of Kieran Reid, who was our captain back then, but we have had a change of captain. So it'd be interesting to see how Sam Cane goes with the captaincy. And for information, here's the New Zealand team playing tonight. I won't run through them again, even though I know how to say the names a lot better than I know the Australian names. And no, I'm not going to cry because I'm not Australian. I really want to meme the hell out of that shirt. I really want to meme the hell out of it. Welcome to the 6 people watching. Welcome in, welcome in. The 2 who haven't hit the thumbs up, if you would please hit the thumbs up, that would mean a lot. And if I do get anyone subscribing or anything of that nature, I should see it on the screen, but yeah, sometimes Streamlabs a bit weird when it comes to YouTube. I'm just waiting for them to get rid of their crap. They're doing a little previous view video at the moment. It's coming to you live from Sky Stadium, Wellington. Okay, so I'm waiting for them to put their commentators' names up so I can let you know. Because former All Black Justin Marshall's in there too.
Matches, just getting started. Ofa Tungafasi, just his 5th start in a test match. James Slipper approaching test 100. Patrick Tuipulotu has been outstanding for the Blues this season. Lucan Solikai Lotto for the Wallabies. Sam Whitelock plays his 118th test today, 4th on the All Black list. Mac Phillip, just his 4th. 2 big, bold and physical number 6s. Shannon Frizzell, debutant Harry Wilson. 100.
I'm gonna kill it just so I don't get copyrighted.
Goodyo preferred at 12. Matt Tamua, always dangerous opposite. Massive opportunity at centre for Rico Ioane. Hunter Paisami on debut today. Geordie Barrett on the right wing and the speed machine Marika Kodabeti in 11. Late inclusion for Damien McKenzie at fullback, and Tom Banks gets his chance to shine in 15.
A late change on the All Black bench. Tyrell Lomax replacing Nepo Laulala. 3 possible debutants. Vai, Satutu and Clark. While on the Wallaby bench, Lolesio also on debut.
So refreshing to have international rugby back.
All right.
And particularly in New Zealand, 400 days,
Looks
as you
like
mentioned, since the All
is
Blacks have
back.
played in New Zealand. And a magic moment for new captain Sam Cane to lead this side out onto Sky Stadium.
To a great reception too. First time that Sam Cane has captained the All Blacks in New Zealand. And another key man is Ardie Savea. Well, Kieran Reid played 127 test matches, so not many others have worn that number 8 jersey in the past decade. But this afternoon, in his 45th test match, Ardie Savea gets that important role.
I'll have the audio up for as long as YouTube will let me.
So the players now will assemble for the respective
And
national
I will
anthems.
be adding my thoughts as we go along,
Will be sung by Stephanie Paris,
updating the
and
scores,
New Zealand
etc.
anthem by Lewis
as well.
Baker.
Oh, here we go. National anthems.
The Australian national anthem, Stephanie Harris.
Hey, Joshy. There you go, Josh. Well, there's a good number of Aussies in the crowd. Well done.
To sing the national anthem of New Zealand, here is Louis Baker.
Oh, Louis Baker, eh?
Our international audience through Sky Sport New Zealand, Sky UK, Fox Sport Australia, J Sport Japan, ESPN worldwide, Canal Plus in France, Super Sport South Africa, Sky Italia, Rugby Pass Asia, Middle East and North Africa, Telefonica in France, at least Spain and Europe, and Santanta in Ireland. We've got the world covered. So welcome to this first international rugby match in 8 months.
Here's the haka. Watch out.
Spirited and passionate.
Holy crap.
Haka from the All Blacks, the first
Spirited,
in
passionate, everything
2020.
you just said. Yep. I agree.
We're not too far away from a start. Wallabies last win in New Zealand, 2001 in Dunedin. Since then, 23 consecutive losses. And the All Blacks have lost just 2 of their last 61 on home soil. Both here at the stadium.
Okay, so who's
and
my
for
ref?
the first time
Right.
since
Paul Williams
1992,
is the ref.
a New Zealander
Angus
will
Gardner and
referee the
Ben
All Blacks.
O'Keefe,
Paul Williams,
assisting.
big day
Mike
for Paul.
Fraser is the
Angus
television
Gardner
match
of
official,
Australia, Ben
TMO.
O'Keefe, his assistants, and Mike Fraser is the TMO. Final thoughts, Justin, before we get going?
We're all set, aren't we, Nisbo? And I'm sure everybody's equally as excited as the players to get this international underway. You'd have to say probably the start of a new era for both nations after last year's Rugby World Cup. Plenty of new faces, still a few of the old, but so much excitement and anticipation to what we have ahead of us in the next 80 minutes. Let's just get it on.
Yes, two brand new coaches, of course. Dave Rennie for the Wallabies, Ian Foster for the All Blacks. New All Black captain in Sam Cane.
There we go, kick off.
Cup rugby continues as the kickoff is made and
there we
taken
go.
down with difficulty by Jack Goodhue, and he got it off to Damien McKenzie, and the All Blacks only 15 metres away from their own line as Tuangafasi takes it into the setup, and Smith will be looking for the clearance, and it's made by Richie Moonga. But the Wallabies win the early exchange as the line out will start on the 22.
Bottleneck. But I'll try and keep up.
Falau Fainga.
Here we go, line out to Australians.
And the All Blacks looking to disrupt, but Hooper took it away nicely. O'Connor. As the Wallabies take it into contact, Nick White up to James Slipper, the veteran loose-head prop. White looks, and again slips the pass. Coming in was Salakai Lotto. Now Matt Phillip takes it in. As the Wallabies build patiently, here's one of the new men, Hunter Paisami, driven back strongly in the tackle, but inside the 22. Now Harry Wilson with the red headgear.
That inside the 22 is Australia, is inside New Zealand 22. So New Zealand is on defense.
Held up, but the knee is down. And
your
so
commentators
are
Grant Nisbet, Justin Marshall on expert
James
comments,
O'Connor
and Ian Smith on the sideline.
makes it inside the 22. Oh, lost control of it there, bounced off a foot. Chance here that the All Blacks could turn this, and they win the first.
Good morning,
So
Pete. Good morning.
build-up, but the defence was good.
Yeah, it was equally as patient, wasn't
Can
it?
you hear me over the
Wallabies,
commentators, or do I have to turn
under
them
the
down
guidance
some?
of Nick White, who does like to take steps around that breakdown, just bringing some of his big ball runners in. Everybody got an opportunity to handle the ball. But the All Blacks defence was equal to the task, and now they gain some territory and get their opportunity to face. O'Connor looks dangerous early.
Right. So now the All Blacks are on offense.
Cody Taylor's first throw. 10 metres in Australian territory.
Yes.
Xavier wins the line out. Awkward pass. Nicely controlled in the finish by Moonga. Now Smith. And this one is dragged forward, then went back. So it was okay.
Oh, that's a little fight over the ball.
Shannon Frizzell it was. So the All Blacks a little shaky with the hands early on. Moonga probing. Looking to get on the out.
Oh, come on, Moanga.
Moanga had to chase across. And it's there again for Smith. Off to the skipper, Kane. Met immediately by Tupou. As Smith again swings it across to
That's cool, thanks, Pete.
And the Blues captain.
Yeah, good as gold, mate. Good as gold.
Here by the Wallabies early in this game. As Smith goes again to the
It's all about the rugby tonight.
Quick recycle again. Now Smith changes tactics.
Kick the ball up high, and number 15 for Australia caught it. No trouble.
And the ball is 10 metres out from the 22 as White hands it up to Wilson again
And
on
yes,
debut, the 20-year-old.
Our rugby over here is so much more fast-paced than the American
And just see how
gridiron.
this
Well, football,
and
whatever you want to
holds
call
up.
it.
So the All Blacks have got a definite advantage of the wind. Nobody got a hand to it, and it's been recovered by the man who kicked it,
And
Nick
typically
White.
a player
And
will
he
run
slices
for
through well.
60
Now
to
they need
70
a
minutes of
halfback.
the 80-minute
And
game.
getting in there was Slipper, away for Tamua. Now Tupou, Wilson in the wider channels is pretty good. Here's a chance for Dongunu.
Oh,
The piece.
oh, come on.
But
Australia run
Wilson
away
couldn't
with the
take
ball.
the
It's gone
pass.
into touch.
But just an example of the pace the Wallabies have out wide.
Oh, and the danger
Oh, yes,
across
they've
the
got
board
some
as
pace
well.
to them
The pass
tonight.
from tight head prop
Hey Chris,
Tupou
how
was
you doing?
outstanding. The missed pass that got it on the outside. And Dongunu, he's a dangerous runner. Richie Mwanga was the last line of defence. He made the important tackle, but the breakout from the Wallabies, dangerous.
That was a fast pace from the Wallabies. Oh my word. Come on.
Taylor, this
Yep.
time it's Tuipulotu.
Tuipulotu won it.
Taylor slips to the back of the maul.
Rolling ball.
Still inside the 22.
Is
And
it
now
gonna...
they take it out. So Smith again.
And Smith
This
kicks
one
it high.
coming down near enough to halfway, and Dungunu, who's made a very good start in this game. He's on debut, remember?
That was a
As
weird little run
White
from
slings it
Graham.
across. James Slipper. White quickly clears it off again to Matt Phillip. Nice angle run by Hooper here. Now is a chance.
Yeah, I noticed it's not
Once more
live.
for Dungunu, and look, a pace again.
Please don't spoil it, Chris.
Off this explosive right winger. The ball is there again for White. Tamua at first receiver. Paisami trying to slip through now. Ioane. Chance for the All Blacks to counter. Quickly there, Smith. Handed on. Geordie Barrett.
Here we
down
go.
the right wing
Geordie
side.
Barrett's got it. Pushed
Just
over into
couldn't
touch.
find a player in support on the inside, and boy, there's some movement early on.
That is some real movement. And we go to an ad break because this seems to be a replay, not the live game. Unfortunately, I will still keep going with the stream because I don't know the end result of it, and I ask my chat if they do know. Please don't disclose it. Please don't put it in the chat. If it is put into chat, the comment will be removed. And it's up to the moderators to how severe they think it is. I know, Chris. I know. I'm still going to do it. You don't have to watch if you don't want to, bro. That's the whole thing about YouTube. People have a choice what they want to watch. I personally don't know the score of it. I don't want to know the score of it because I want to catch up on the whole game. Feeling a bit of Sinatra today. Ooh, groovy, Pete. I will find me a little ditty to have a play. Oh, hang on. That's your choice, Chris, but hey, if that's the way it is, mate, that's the way it is. I'm just asking nicely not to put it in the chat and don't spoil it for the others who don't know the score, because I know I've got a lot of people in here who don't know the score too.
out. O'Connor takes the line on, but Sam Cane doesn't miss too many. Good defence here, front on by the All Blacks, led by Taylor. And good cue. Just on the All Black side of halfway with Nick White. Now Tupou. So powerful with the ball in hand. White again.
So General
Slings
Music
it
are
away,
played.
quickly shifted on by
Good.
O'Connor.
A piece by Go Fish Office.
To Banks.
Travelling
up in the
by
line.
time.
Salakai Lotto.
Travelling time
For
by.
the Wallabies.
Yeah, travelling time.
White again. Tamua playing at first receiver. White gets quickly to his feet, gives it off to Phillip. Ball laid back again, but no, it's carried on by Hooper. Tuangapasi over the top, can't win it. Here's Tupou again, always a danger. White goes again, probing nicely, held up by Whitelock, who's made a couple of tackles in this move. Now handed off by Banks, who stayed up in the line for Michael Hooper. Pete Samu plays halfback. Off goes Tupou,
Just to
almost
go
got
on
his
to a
arm
little
through
bit
the
longer than
tackle.
just a standard game.
White again,
It's
swings it
a
away for
replay.
O'Connor.
But,
Probing, now the little kick through, held by, or claimed by Geordie Barrett. And the All Blacks should come out of this with possession, but well inside their own 22 here. 7.5 minutes gone on the test. As
There we go.
Smith's kick
Puts
is
it downfield.
across the touchline.
Well, I think both sets the coaches will be really happy with the start. Defensively,
across
the All
the
Blacks
touchline.
in Foster will be
They're
happy with
going
the
for
way
a
they're
line
holding
out.
on against this
Because the ball
absolutely
got out.
relentless attack from Australia. Equally, 3 times they've gone over 7 phases. Australia look very good with ball in hand.
Flying
And New Zealand,
played nicely
New
by
Zealand
Shannon Frizzell.
wins the line
So the
out.
All Blacks steal one.
Australian line out. New
And
Zealand
Smith
wins it.
works it away to Barrett. And he keeps it nice and low, Geordie Barrett. Going back is Tom Banks, this exciting fullback
Tom
from the
Banks for
Brumbies.
Australia
And Banks
drops
gives it a good
a
smack.
damn
Mackenzie
kick.
waiting.
out and it'll be
Now,
no.
Mackenzie takes the line on
Damien
here.
McKenzie caught it.
Looks to give it away to George Bridge. Rico Ioane in bit of space.
Oh,
Drag to the
Rico
ground. Smith
Ioane,
getting quick recycle
what a
ball.
player.
Whitelock charges onto it as they move out
No
into
need for
centre
milk in
field.
that game.
Now Smith away from Mo'unga. Mackenzie, quick hands.
Oh,
There
come
goes
on.
Geordie Barrett
There,
for the
Geordie
try.
Barrett goes in for the first try.
Outstanding. They haven't had many opportunities, the All Blacks. The kick from Banks wasn't a bad one. It was a way down and it enabled Australia to bring up a really good chasing line. However, the enigma that's Damien McKenzie and his ability, he just decided, you know what, I'm not going to kick it back, I'm going to have a go. He just decides to take them on. Step, brings in a player. Nice shift onto Rico Ioane. Powers into the contact, and then as they shift it back from that particular breakdown into the midfield, it's this pass here from Mo'unga. Nice into the hands of McKenzie. The loop around from Jack Goodhue. The quick hands on from Frizzell. Geordie Barrett finishes on the right wing.
Roll.
So lethal.
Well, this test match so far has been about
I
combinations
love
and
it.
understanding
Pete,
and
I
just
love
players being in support at the right times. It's been such an accurate start to the test.
That
You'd
was-
expect there'd be a lot
that-
of nerves
that
around.
was
They
a
look
try
like they've
and
been
I
playing
bet
last
that
week
one.
together, some of these guys.
No, I
But what does
agree
it do to
with
this side, the
TJ
Aussie
Tuinala
side?
there.
Justin, they played
Hugged
all the
the
rugby. They were
living
behind on the
shit
board
out of the
already.
guy.
Absolutely. They've been well in the game, haven't been able to get any points from all the dominance and territory and possession that they've had. And again, it just shows how lethal the back three of the All Blacks can be. And
Is
lovely
Geordie
to
Barrett
see
going to convert his
All
own?
Black Lucy's in that outside channel, because the work of Frizzell, he still had a player sweating on him, but had the presence of mind to flick the pass to Barrett, who was free.
Difficult kick. Geordie Barrett sideline. All sorts of conditions to contend with now.
Here he goes. Punches it and
It's off to
just
the
away.
side.
So it's an unconverted try. The first of the All Black season scored by Geordie Barrett after 9 minutes.
And this is the pass from McKenzie, the loop, but the key one now, as he flicks it on, is this one from Frizzell. Draw and pass with a man on you. Excellent.
O'Connor's kick holding up in the breeze, taken down by Frizzell.
Okay, it's a maul.
So first blood to the All Blacks. And they've got a good drive going here.
Yeah.
Now ready to take it is Smith.
Oh,
So
shit, yeah,
Mo'unga
PA.
probing. But
Definitely.
Hoopers in and makes the tackle
Bodie
strongly.
Barrett's pretty cool. Geordie Barrett
Smith again,
is his brother, and
waiting his banks.
those you get both of
So
them on the
far,
same team.
Secure
They
under
are
the high ball.
formidable,
Nick White,
absolutely formidable.
Salakai Lotto. Good, powerful run by him. Now
This is some
Wilson.
tidy
All
rugby
Blacks
tonight,
onto
though.
him. Tuangafasi and Frizzell together. Now O'Connor moves it
Oh.
on.
Hey,
For Corabetti.
come on.
Space out wide and nice fend by
Nicely
Bryce
taken
C.
down.
He's a powerful man.
Hey,
But the penalty goes against Marika Corabetti, who left his feet.
oh, we had a player leaving his feet in the breakdown.
Really like the balance so far that we've seen from Paisami.
Rainbow first blood. Yep.
And also Corabetti. They're dangerous if they can find a little bit of space and not afraid to shift
I'm
the ball
expecting
just
this
before
score
or
to
in
go quite
contact.
high, by the way.
Just got his entry wrong there, Corabetti. So a chance for the All Blacks to get their line out cranked up and moving for the first time in this game, really. They haven't launched anything up till this point.
Whitelock makes the call. Taylor to throw.
Oh.
The Wallabies get a hand in, but the All Blacks
Highly contested
manage it.
from
First
the
receiver is
Wallabies,
Smith.
but the All Blacks caught it.
Thumping
And
defence in midfield by Matt
Wallabies
Tamua.
have got the ball.
And a chance for
And
the
they're headed down.
Wallabies have thrown this away, and so the All Blacks get another shot at it. Smith spied a little bit of room in behind, clever kick, but it might just drift
Come
a little bit
on.
too far.
No,
And
it's
it
way
does
too
so.
far.
And Dungunu, with some difficulty.
He nearly had one of those moments, didn't
Oh,
he?
he
The bounce
did.
off the rugby ball. It was still in play as well. Here's the big tackle. Tamua gets the right shoulder on Moanga. He read the wraparound perfectly.
Another original piece by Grove Fish, as all my music will be tonight. Just randomly playing it here. We're back.
To be tied up from Tupou as O'Connor goes downtown. McKenzie
throwing everything.
took the on last time. This time, hoofs it high. O'Connor waits. No, he doesn't. Banks does. And O'Connor gets the ball eventually. Look at this holding up in the breeze to Barrett. Now McKenzie. Off he goes. Well taken in the end. Now Tuipulotu. Moanga punching into space again. And once more. No, he had to play it. Banks did really well to get it away to Ngunu. Smith waiting. Ball, awkward bounce. And playing a little advantage for an All Black knock-on here. So Hooper, as the ball stays live. And now White. Right across to Tupou. Going hard at him was Tuingafasi, but he went past him. And Nick White waits.
Coming, boys. Onside.
This one coming down around about the halfway line. Beautifully taken initially by Bridge. And then he lost it. Well, he had it.
First one, Black.
And it might well have been dislodged by a tackler.
Scrum down. Gold ball.
Well, that just shows the wind. And I thought Bridge was really brave because he was nowhere near the ball.
Seems
and
like
when
we've got a lot of
staying
wind
on the ground, running at that
there.
pace, you can quite easily just run smack into a player. You can see the way that it holds up. He's only got eyes for the ball. It's always way in front of him. A valiant effort. Plenty of gold jerseys around him. Couldn't quite hold on to it. So that might have a little bit to do with a bit of drizzle that started out there, Smithy.
Yeah, it is. It's started to be a little bit more consistent as well, and I think we're going to see these high kicks a real feature of this game, particularly in these early stages. Interesting also the selection too of the Wallaby side by Dave Rennie. He's really got two pivots. If you look at O'Connor, who's behind the scrum there, and Tamura in the orange boots to his left, both capable of starting moves.
First scrum of the Test match, and it's come up in the 16th minute.
You make a good point, Smithy, about the dual pivots. Tamua is well accomplished.
Yeah, there's a bit of pressure
playing
there,
plenty of 10, including international. O'Connor, who is directly in behind the scrum. So they have got the options both ways to inject that good first receiver to try and set the outsides alight. If they can get a good solid scrum here. It's Banks that's just sifting around him behind Paisami. You can see him there.
Here we go.
Be a short
we're going
pass
down
to
for a scrum.
Paisami or out the back to Banks could free up Korobetti if they're going to come to the left as we're looking at it.
10 of the players from each team.
Too much.
So we don't get a scrum at all. It's a free kick which has been quickly taken by Xavier. So the All Blacks in possession just on the Wallaby side of halfway. Away for Moanga. Now Goodhue. Good defence again. Tamua's tackling has been outstanding so far in the game. Now Moanga rush at him as Hooper
there's a penalty
almost got him clear. And Wallabies have turned this over as White gets it off to Phillip. And O'Connor wills it. Again Dangunu. And
well, these guys are professionals.
Makes the tackle, but not quite into touch. Now White for
if I'm buffering,
very quickly recycled ball. James O'Connor. Now Tamura. Now the bounce of the ball will be interesting here, but in fact it drifts across the touchline. But good, strong play by the Wallabies. Hasn't he been good defensively, Matt?